So what's your opinion on Ugly God, Ma? A lot of people have wanted me to do that.
This 2 videos we just saw?
Yeah.
Well, good luck to him, because whatever he made off that...
Welcome to the Peaks podcast program. I'm back with the Gurus, giving you some wins last week. You know what I'm talking about? I got Dylan Hasday and Gabe Salazar here. Say what's up, guys.
What up?
What's up?
All right, so we're not going to talk about all the winning that we did last week. We're just going to get into a couple of games from the weekend.
Bro, they didn't even know.
Let's say our records. What was our record? That was 11-5.
I was 10 and
I was
6.
I was 9 and 7.
Yeah, 10 and 6. That's just on predictions. That's not with our lines. That's not with our daily fantasy picks.
So let's add those up.
What?
So Gabe's 20 and
No, I'm 18.
Yeah, I'm in the lead. I'm 19. Yeah.
18 and 14.
Yeah. I'm 19 and 15. No, that's not right.
I'm 18 and 14.
Whatever. I have 19 wins.
So me and Gabe are tied.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had the best record in general on the week. So.
I don't give one fuck, bro.
All right. Let's get into the games from the weekend, starting with Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Now, Gabe was the only one. You predicted the Texans to win, right?
Yes, because of Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, that's fair. Like I didn't think it was a bad prediction, but I didn't see this happening. I mean, the game was basically over from the start. Marcus Mariota on his first pass interception. Then
what about the start?
Yeah,
maybe like by the third touchdown. Then
no, dude, like he throws a horrible pick on his first.
Did he get hurt?
No, it was like 24-7, and then the Titans scored another touchdown. It was 24-14,
and then he got hurt.
And then it just went down.
But anyway, yeah, the first pick on the first throw, and then like 3 plays, the Texans score. Then they go 3 and out. Texans score again. And then Mariota runs for a touchdown. Texans get a field goal. And then the Texans score again, and then they get a field goal. And then Mariota runs for another touchdown, gets injured. And then they just blew open the game after that. I mean, there are a lot of good things. I mean, people, like, we're just building the church for Deshaun Watson already. Like, I think he's getting more praise than Dak was last year, definitely. Right? You'd agree.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah.
By 4 games, yeah, because Dak wasn't like.
Well, everyone was talking about Zeke.
I think everyone started talking about the rookies. Like I don't know when they beat the Packers, maybe.
This rookie class is like really good though.
Yeah. But like it's kind of like it's the Carson Wentz thing from last year. Remember, Carson Wentz was really good like the first 3 games of the season.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Oh, is Carson Wentz better than God?" And then, you know. Anyway, but I think I think a lot of things looked. I think Deshaun looked good in a lot of reasons. I mean, the one thing that stood out to me, I know last week we talked about quarterbacks under pressure, and Joe Flacco and Derek Carr were the 2 worst quarterbacks under pressure. And look, they lost.
Was ass.
Yeah, but Deshaun Watson, 102 quarterback rating under pressure on Sunday. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, Tom Brady has a 117 quarterback rating though, so suck his dick.
I'm not saying he's better than Tom Brady.
I'm just kidding, bro. Yeah. Just wanted to throw that
anyway.
out there.
And then Hopkins had his first good game of the season. Like, I mean, he's the highest paid wide receiver in the league, and he actually played like it.
Dead ass?
10 receptions. Yeah, he's had the biggest contract in wide receiver history. I think it's just non-quarterback actually, but I'm not sure. Anyway, 12 targets, 10 catches, 107 yards, and a touchdown. From the Titans side of things, just 2 things. Dang, dude, out here on the grind. 2 things is just Marcus Mariota needs to protect himself. Like he's been running. He ran the ball I think 60 times last season, and through 4 games he's run the ball like 25. And that needs to get cut down because, like, as we saw, he just keeps getting hurt because of it. He's not protecting himself, and he needs to be. Then also, the defense is horrible. Right now, they're ranked 30th in the league overall and 29th in pass defense.
That's us.
Yeah, that's really bad. But the thing that sucks is next week they play the Dolphins, and I don't want to take Jay Cutler in daily fantasy, so I don't know what to do about that. What do you guys think about Deshaun Watson? I know Gabe is basically sucks off every quarterback in the league, not named Tom Brady. Yeah, so.
I mean, he's good.
Do you think the Texans are a playoff team now?
Yeah, they've always been a playoff team. You're talking about?
No,
They
Dude,
made the playoffs the
Bro,
last 2 years.
no,
Okay,
I
that
meant
doesn't
this
count, bro.
season.
AFC South is
Oh.
garbage.
okay, I'm not saying the AFC East is horrible too.
Okay, but the Patriots they won the Super Bowl. You can't say that.
No,
Like,
I'm not saying that, but you're saying like, oh, they're guaranteed a playoff spot because South is garbage.
I still
Like,
don't
yeah.
think. No, I
Wait,
still
who's
don't
in the
think-
division?
It's
Indy?
Jacksonville, Indy, Tennessee, and Houston.
Yeah, I mean, even if they don't win the division, they could still make the wild card.
I don't know about the
I don't
wild
know.
card. No, because
I
the
don't
AFC
think
West.
I mean, they just
It's
booty
either
raped the
division
Titans,
title
so
Okay,
Why
that
can't they
doesn't
win
really
division?
matter, bro.
I mean, they booty raped them.
I mean, depending
No,
on when Marcus Mariota comes back, I think that's a real factor. I don't think Jacksonville holds up, even though they lead the conference division right now. But yeah, I think Houston's like a playoff team if Deshaun
Maybe-
Watson
I mean-
can continue to play like this.
I don't
I
know.
mean, I think
don't-
Indy can
If
make
I had
it.
to bet right now, I'd probably say Titans still.
I'm thinking I'm going to go with the because the Titans defense is bad, and it's not as bad as the Patriots, but they also don't have the offense as the Patriots.
You guys know who I'm going with. Houston.
Actually, I'm thinking about it now, and I just remember the Texans have a really good defense.
Yeah, I mean
You
they have
change your mind
They
like
have-
80 times.
Oh, but they
all
haven't
the
played.
time.
They haven't played that good this year, have they?
no, they played good.
No,
I
I,
mean,
heard
the
like
last week was like the
since
first
J-
good week they
I heard
had.
they played better without JJ Watt or something.
No, that's not true. Other players played better, not the defense as a whole.
I don't know.
Like people are just saying that because like JJ Watt, his like he doesn't have sacks, but he's still doing like he's getting like a lot of hurries, a lot of hits, like
And pressure.
yeah, and pressure. Dylan, shut up.
Sacks.
All
Emphasize it.
right, do you guys have anything else to say? Titans or
Yeah,
Texans?
I mean, I still like the
Titans win the division. I mean, Texans win the division.
Yeah, I'm with Gabe.
I feel like Titans are overrated.
Also, Lamar.
Like, I mean, actually, like after this loss, I feel when I've looked at all the rankings, the Titans like dropped a lot. Like they're like I see them at 17 now or like 15.
yeah.
So it's like this one loss
Well,
dropped.
it's
them a lot.
because
But that's
Mariota's hurt.
why.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's because Mariota's hurt. What's his injury?
I've always thought they were kind of overrated.
Was he the ribs or what? Or was that Carr?
The ribs was
No,
No,
Carr.
that was-
Carr is
Carr's
the
the
back.
back.
Carr's the
Let me see.
back.
the ribs was a running back.
Well, we all said back at the same time.
Let me look at Mariota. I thought
I
it was
think
his
it's
ribs. Yeah. Anyway, next game of the morning, we had the Pittsburgh Steelers at Baltimore Ravens. Dylan, you want to talk about that? I know you watched this game really closely.
Yeah, it's the only game I really watched like beginning to end.
Yeah.
The beginning, like from even before kickoff, I had like a feeling like the Ravens just aren't. They didn't like seem. I don't know. I just knew the Steelers were gonna like handle the Ravens, and I don't know why I had that feeling, but
On
He
your
just knew.
predictions.
He just knew.
no, I really did because like I
Not
don't
in
know.
your predictions though.
It's not because this. Yeah, I did. I predicted
Who picked the Ravens? Who
No,
picked
I
the
didn't.
Ravens? Did
Jared.
you pick the Ravens, Jared?
Yeah,
Jared picked
I
it.
picked the Ravens.
I picked Steelers. So yeah, I didn't think of that because the Steelers are like that good. Because like obviously they have their issues losing the Bears, but the Ravens, their offense just, I don't know. It's just so bland and like the defense.
is terrible.
Yeah, and their defense, it was really good, like on pace for the best defensive season or whatever. But I don't think that's gonna hold up at all. And I just think this game really showed that the Steelers are gonna run away with the AFC North title this year. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a rivalry this year as it was the past.
You're already counting on Cincy and Cleveland?
That was funny. But yeah, I don't know. Like this rivalry has been so like heated for the past like 5 years or 6 years. No, like longer than that. But you know,
Yeah.
but
I've always been on the Joe Flacco bandwagon. Like last year, I was like, he's still elite. He has a Super Bowl, but like now I've completely gone off that bandwagon. He's
yeah,
terrible.
I've never really thought like him and Matt Ryan came like into stardom in like the same season when the Falcons went like 13-3 and the Ravens went like 12-4 or something like that in like 2008 or something.
Was he elite at one point? Yes,
Yes.
I do think he was.
He
But
had the
I
best
don't know what
playoff.
happened
He had
so
the
bad.
best playoff run of
Hold on,
any
on the
quarterback
road.
in ever.
on the road. The best road playoff record or whatever. It
No,
was like
it
92
it
or
was
something.
just in general.
No,
Yeah, and he played
I
the
know, but
Patriots really
They were
well.
always on the road, so his road record was like 9-3 or something crazy like that.
You know why they're always on the road? Because the Steelers always won the title.
Yeah, but I don't know. I still wouldn't say that they're completely done because they
I
do have a lot of injuries, and I feel like if some of those players on the defensive end come back, then they could still make it. And like,
I don't even know who's the
'cause, like-
receivers. Mike Wallace. Who else?
Yeah, Mike Wallace. That's it.
Mike-
Jeremy Maclin.
yeah,
But I think he's falling off.
Jeremy Maclin. Well, he was never really that like.
He was good in
He
Philly.
was all right in Philly.
Yeah, he was good
He
in
was
Philly.
ass in the
And
Chiefs.
he was all right in Kansas. Too.
But
Yeah,
like,
he was ass.
he'd
He
be
had,
better if. To be fair, he'd be better if Joe Flacco wasn't throwing him the ball.
Well, yeah, you can say that about a lot of receivers, though.
Yeah, like all of the receivers.
what's the valid reason?
Well, I know, but
Anyway, I don't know.
but yeah,
I think
Le'Veon Bell.
I don't think
If
it's
the game-
completely over. Here, let me say this, and then you can talk about Bell because
Then
I
Bell's
have
my-
I have a lot of things to say about Bell also, but I don't think that we can completely count the Ravens out yet because they're playing Oakland this week without Derek Carr.
They're out, bro. They're donezo.
Nah,
But
I
like,
mean,
there's
they're
still
Oakland isn't impressive to me right now either. But I don't like that's a toss
I
up.
think Oakland just hit they got unlucky with playing the Broncos after they just. I think they had
Okay,
a
but-
fluke
okay,
game
okay,
against
okay.
the Redskins,
Listen-
and then they just got unlucky playing Denver.
listen to this. Listen to their schedule. At Raiders,
Ravens?
no Derek Carr.
Okay.
Home for Bears. At Vikings. Home for Dolphins. At Titans.
Okay, they lose to the Vikings. And
They lose 3 out of those 5
Out of
games
those
for sure.
5,
For sure.
I could see them going 4-1.
Bro, I can see that
Crazy.
Bears game being pretty close.
Yeah, I don't. The way the Ravens are playing, unless they step it up.
Okay,
I don't-
to be fair, Trubisky's playing this week, and we don't know what he looks like. So if he just comes out and lights the world on fire, then
Bro, Trubisky's gonna be best quarterback of all time, bro.
maybe I'll change my mind.
Why
I
not?
really like the Bears still. I still stand
Yeah,
by
I
my.
know you're crazy.
I don't know
Howard's
why,
my
but-
cool.
I really like Tariq Cohen too.
I just like Jordan Howard.
I like Jordan Howard too. Remember, I told someone last year that Jordan Howard. I was playing Madden, and I was like, I told.
You
Someone,
told me.
Yeah, I told you, huh?
I think you said something about their defense too.
I just said like Jordan Howard's really good. I didn't even know who he was. I was playing Madden like after the season ended or something.
I was gonna give it to
Yeah.
her.
Anyway, so the Steelers Ravens game, Le'Veon Bell. You know, everyone says he hasn't like been up to standards the first 3 weeks, and this game he still wasn't himself.
He played really
35.
well.
35
I know,
points worth.
I know he played really good, but I don't know. I just haven't seen that explosiveness yet. He got a lot of yards per carry this game, like way more than.
To be
Previous
fair,
game.
he hurt his arm in the beginning of the game.
Wow.
Okay, he's a running.
Just saying, like it was like
He's
it was-
a running
I saw
back.
him running and he was like running like this, like it was just looked broken.
No one even touched him last year, so I don't know. I mean, I think he's gonna get progressively better throughout the season. So if the Steelers keep getting progressively better, if the run game keeps getting progressively better, then
Big Benny's
the offense as a whole is gonna get progressively better.
Yeah, okay, but my biggest thing about Bell, when we do our daily fantasy thing, he's going to be one of my picks. But Jacksonville has the worst ranked run defense in the league and the highest rated pass defense in the league. So I think, and they play at Pittsburgh this Sunday. I think that's
yeah, but you have to realize that, like, they're like cognizant of their weaknesses. Like it's an NFL team, so like they're not just gonna let him run all over them.
oh, dude. They let Bilal, what's his name?
Bilal Powell, bro.
Yeah.
He had one big run, dude.
Okay, it doesn't matter. He was the.
That's it.
It doesn't matter. It's the Jets, bro. Remember when Gabe said the Jets were going to beat Jacksonville, and we laughed at him? We literally laughed.
Jared, he literally said that to be his
To be
upset.
what?
Bro, don't even act like you're some guru and you
I
predict
just
like
picked
who?
them. You mean a guru? I just picked them to
Yeah,
win.
he picked them, and you laughed, and you said there's no way that the Jets beat Jacksonville,
no, I did. But,
and they did.
you know.
did.
How did they do it?
They
By
did.
running the ball.
Eat it. Open your mouth up.
All right. Anyway, let's move to Gabe's game. Gabe.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. We just talked about Gabe's good picking the Jets over the
And the Texans.
Jaguars and the Texans, and now we're going to talk about his bad pick, picking the Chargers over the Eagles. Talk about
Hey,
it,
but
Gabe.
you picked
close.
the
It was
Vikings up
that
the
bad.
wins.
I know. That was my third favorite game. Dalvin Cook got hurt though, so. All right.
Wow.
Eagles, Chargers. Where can I start? The Chargers are ass. Did you guys see Phillip Rivers though?
That's-
Did you guys see Phillip Rivers when he got mad?
What do you say?
No, like they were gonna go for it on 4th and 1, and then Phillip Rivers started yelling, and he like took his helmet off, and his mouth guard came off, and he was yelling at his coach. I still like him though.
He's just frustrated, bro. He has to commute. He has to commute from San Diego to LA every day. I'd be frustrated too.
He's ass, bro.
Oh, and also there was more Eagle fans than Charger fans.
That's every week, dude. Like,
I know.
Yeah, I don't think they
it's just so
have
sad.
any LA Chargers fans. Like,
It's just so sad.
it's like how the Clippers were in 2009.
What else? Blunt.
It's like how the Clippers were literally since they moved to Los Angeles before Chris Paul.
Well, a lot of bandwagon fans though. So I guess when the Chargers start winning, they'll get bandwagon fans.
Yeah,
Honestly,
they're going
I don't
on
know.
week 16.
I
They
don't
lost to
know.
the Browns last year.
I don't know what to say about this game. It was boring.
yeah.
Carson Wentz played alright. He had a touchdown.
Your savior,
What's the
Gabe.
What
Blunt
was the
played
end of the
what?
game?
What was the score, Dylan?
26-24.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like, was there any game-winning field? There wasn't a game-winning field goal, right?
No. What happened? The Chargers scored a touchdown.
And then
and
kicked a
then the
2-point,
Eagles
right?
got the ball back with like
Wow.
2:40 left, and then it just kind of ran the clock out. And then the Chargers had no timeouts left past the 2-minute warning. And then they got a first down.
How the hell do they not have timeouts after the 2-minute warning?
They did have timeouts, but they called them all.
Oh,
And then the Chargers or the Eagles got a first down on a run, and then the game was over.
it's really boring.
I'm pretty sure Melvin Gordon got hurt too.
Yeah, well, no, he got a lot of snaps. He just didn't get a lot of like carries.
Yeah, the game was pretty boring.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is there another game you want to talk about?
The Monday night game.
Niners and
No,
Niners
shut
and
we're not
Cardinals.
talking about the.
Bro, that was an
Niners and
interesting
Cardinals.
game, and
Honestly,
tough.
I don't
and the
care.
Cardinals aren't that good.
When I saw Larry Fitzgerald catch that, I was really. I was
that
in awe.
touchdown? That touchdown.
Yeah.
He's
He's
he
really. He's
Think
amazing.
about
Such
before
a
that
good guy.
touchdown, he had like 5 fantasy points.
Oh my God, we're not talking about fantasy, bro.
Gabe only
I
talks
hate how
about
you
fantasy.
put
I picked Fitzgerald like 4 out of the last 5 weeks, and the 1 week I didn't pick him, he had like 40 points. He played against the Cowboys. That's the only reason I didn't play him though.
Okay. So do we want to talk about the Monday night game at all? Do you guys have anything to say about it? I know Gabe thought.
I don't watch. I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, +7 should have happened, if it wasn't for some bull. But I mean, I think
Simmons on a bye.
the Redskins played well though.
Who's on a bye, Dylan?
You can't knock them though.
Amen.
The Falcons.
Yeah,
Dude,
Falcons.
I'm gonna get raped.
The Redskins also have a bye 'cause-
Falcons, Redskins, Saints, and one more team that I can't think of. But yeah,
Can we talk about how bad Jay Cutler is?
didn't we already know this? Did you guys actually have hope?
No, I didn't say I had hope. I just said it's funny how bad he is.
No, they should start Matt Moore.
Just it's amusing. COC pride.
Matt Moore, shout out Cali kid. 818 represent.
Man, what a boring week. We got anything else to talk about?
I mean, there were entertaining games, but it's like we're not going to talk about the Patriots every week. And like the
mean-
games that were close were low scoring.
And boring.
Aside from
30, bro.
aside from the
Like-
Patriots game,
Like
but
that Raiders,
there's nothing to say about the Patriots. We've said it all. They have a good
Lions game was
offense.
trash.
that Raiders Broncos game was boring. The Lions Vikings
Yeah.
game was boring.
Yeah,
the
like-
Bills Falcons game I didn't really watch it. The Steelers game was boring.
The Sunday night game was
boring.
the Sunday night
The
game was
Panthers Patriots
entertaining.
game was alright, but we always talk about them.
Yeah, it's like there's no reason to talk about the Patriots every week.
I mean, you guys like what you see from the Panthers or what?
no, it's because the
No,
Patriots.
they
it's because the
just-
Patriots
they played the
defense is
Panthers
horrible.
defense.
I know, but you can't just say that every time they lose and just not.
Yes, I
credit the
can. Why? Okay, if there's the Patriots
Cam
defense,
Newton did play good.
the
He
Patriots
played good.
defense has repeatedly been bad for 3 weeks,
Yeah,
and the Panthers offense has repeatedly been bad for
4
3
weeks.
weeks.
They were bad against the Saints.
Yes, and you can't just say because just because
I know what you're saying, but so this means that the Patriots defense is utterly
yes,
garbage,
they're
and you think
horrible.
they're
They're
gonna
on
go
they're on
9-7.
pace to be the worst defensive in NFL history.
I know that, but the Baltimore Ravens were also on pace to be the best defense in NFL history. That's not happening.
Okay, through one game,
Three.
You don't think the Patriots are
not
No,
three.
Two.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
Who wins a division, Bills or Patriots?
Shut the hell up.
I mean, it's a valid question.
Gabe,
it's not, dude.
Gabe, check the odds on the Bills. Bet it.
Why not, right?
You want me to check for you?
No, I'm kidding. I mean, I don't think you guys really want to talk about the Rams Cowboys. I predicted the Rams to win. I'm not really.
Toot your own horn.
Okay.
See how when Gabe does good in a week?
All he wants to talk about is how good he does,
Yeah.
and then someone else says it, he's like, whoa.
Next week, if he went like 4-12 and we went 12-4, he'd be like, it's fluke. I did good last week.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's just get to our top 5, bottom 3. Does anyone want to start?
Me.
Okay, go for it.
All right, number 1, guess.
Jets.
Yeah, the Jets. All right, we got the Chiefs, only undefeated team. Number 2, we got Denver because they beat the Raiders and everyone else.
Denver?
Bro, who's better? Everyone's garbage.
The
Falcons
Lions,
lost.
bro.
No, Denver's better.
The Bills beat Denver.
So? The
All right.
Browns beat the
All right, keep going,
or the
keep going.
Bears beat the Steelers. Are the Bears over the Steelers in rankings now?
Okay, but that's different. The Bears are 1-3.
Okay, but just because the Bills beat them, we're gonna put them over them all of a sudden.
No, I didn't say that, but like I don't know. Go.
All right, number 3, I got the Falcons, even though they lost, still in the top 3. Number 4, I got Green Bay. They look good again, I think. I mean, they just played the Bears, but they're 3-1. So,
You just shit.
huh?
What?
And number 5, guess who I got, Aaron? I got Detroit. I got the Lions. Number 5, Stafford. Number 1 quarterback in the league, carrying him to the top 5.
You say like literally every quarterback in the league is the best quarterback in the league. I don't get it.
No, I'm just saying this for
You
Aaron,
say
though.
top 5 quarterback every team, bro.
Yeah,
Aaron
everyone except for everyone except for Tom
Rodgers,
Brady.
Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott, Deshaun Watson, Jared
You
Goff.
can't be serious,
Jared
bro.
Goff, where's Phil Rivers, Matt Stafford, and
Okay, I don't blow
and
man.
Carson
Dak?
Wentz.
Oh,
You
you
literally
said
just
I
said
mean,
That's right.
I like Stafford. I don't blow him. But yeah,
best
they're
quarterback in the
Good.
league.
number 6. I just want to say my number 6 and 7. It'd be between the Eagles and Texans because they're both pretty good.
Hey, bro,
Alright.
top 5, bro.
Well, I want to say 6 and 7.
Oh my
Last
gosh, you're
8,
so
9, 8, 9, 8, 9.
Browns. Yeah, 8-9. I don't know. Worst team for sure is the Browns. Can we all agree on that?
yes.
Oh,
Second worst team, Colts.
No,
They're all right.
stop. Gabe,
Chargers.
okay, tell me your
Really-
third worst team.
Dolphins.
I hate you, dude. You
Why?
admit that the Chargers are bad. I don't get it. What is wrong with you? They're
You think
horrible.
The Dolphins are better?
Yes.
No.
beat the fucking Chargers, bro.
Look, have you seen the Dolphins the last 2 weeks? The Chargers, like, even though they lose every week, they play the team close.
Oh
I
my
don't care. They
gosh.
still lose. They find a way to
They
lose
play
every
hard, though. They
game.
play hard, though. That's what matters. Bro, the Dolphins got butt raped by the Jets.
Dude, you are so
And butt raped by
stupid.
the Saints.
You
I
are so
guarantee if
stupid.
the Jets,
They couldn't get 1 point on
bro,
that.
I guarantee if Chargers played Browns next week, the Chargers would lose.
You are so
One of
stupid.
them-
God.
that's just
Okay,
like-
whatever. No, I'm done talking about this.
Chargers.
I'm done talking about this. Okay,
So I'm
Dylan,
guessing the Chargers are your bottom 3.
Dylan, do you want to go next or do you want to go last?
What do you want to do?
This
Okay,
is gonna
okay,
win
I'll
this
go.
week.
I'll go.
Chargers beating the Giants this week.
Okay, Gabe, I'll put so much money on that.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
Is it in New York?
Yes.
Even if
it was in LA,
yeah,
who
yeah.
cares?
still in New York.
Okay, anyway. My top 5, number 1, Chiefs. Number 2, Packers. Number 3, Falcons. Number 4, Eagles. And number 5, the Buffalo Bills.
Why do you have Green Bay over Atlanta? Atlanta beat them.
I thought that doesn't matter.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
different though, because they're both equal. They're pretty equal.
So what
Like you were
about
comparing the Bills and the Falcons.
you put
like,
Packers over the Lions.
they haven't played. The Packers are better.
Lions should have beat the Falcons, and the Packers got murked by the Falcons.
You literally
Why does it matter?
you literally just had Miami in your bottom 3, and they beat the Chargers. And now you're
Why-
questioning me because the
You're
Packers are
questioning
ahead.
why I have Miami in my bottom 3.
Yes, bro.
Because you
Right
question
now?
why I have the Packers over the Falcons. It's the same logic.
No, I have the
You-
Falcons over the Packers.
Oh, no, I'm talking about for me, dude. You can't say why do you have the Packers over the Falcons when you have the Dolphins lower than the Chargers. It doesn't work
Those are
like that.
bad teams though.
You can't have it both
Dude,
ways,
I-
Dave.
I think you just forgot about the
played the
Chargers.
Dolphins good,
I
though.
really think you forgot about it, and you're just trying to stick
No,
to
I
your
didn't.
guns.
Yeah, I really,
didn't.
and
just
he
don't think
doesn't
they're
have San Francisco.
they're one
He
of
doesn't
the
have San
three worst
Francisco
teams.
either.
San Francisco plays hard. I give hard. Bro, the Dolphins are garbage. I don't like them. They don't play hard.
Because Jay Cutler's the quarterback.
I like the Dolphins.
Okay, stop.
They're
We can-
good.
Said you,
We can
bro,
save
I
this
don't
for
get
later.
it.
We can
Because they
save
don't
this for
play
later.
hard.
Okay, bottom
Like I
3.
like the Dolphins before. You're right. It's because of Jay Cutler.
Bottom 3: Browns, Chargers, San Francisco.
Okay.
Browns being lowest.
Dolphins aren't better than the Niners. Come on. Brian Hoyer's a franchise quarterback. Cutler ain't.
You know Cutler started over Brian Hoyer, right?
Who's starting now?
Both of them.
Exactly. What does that prove?
Okay. Anyways, so my top 5 is
You're gonna change your watch. Now you're not because I told you, but you've changed the last 2 weeks. Go.
my number 1 is the Falcons. No, I mean the Chiefs.
You just did it.
I picked the Chiefs. The
No, you
Falcons
did
are
it.
my
You
top
changed
3,
it, bro. You
They're
changed it, bro.
I think he's messing with you, Gabe.
Huh?
I think he's messing with you.
Anyways, so yeah, Chiefs number 1, Lions number 2. The Lions were number 4 for me last week, and they're the only team that won besides the Chiefs in my top 5 last week. So I'm putting them at 2, and I think they're better.
That's
anyways.
a push, Aaron. That's a push, Aaron.
No, bro.
Top 5, maybe. Top 2, that's a push.
3, I'm putting Falcons.
Oh my god.
The Falcons did beat the Lions, but they just lost. So, it's last week, not 2 weeks ago. And number 4, I'm putting the Packers. I think. What do you mean?
I don't get it. The Lions are number 2. You're just trying to blow Aaron at this point.
No, I'm not. Why would I blow Aaron? Aaron's a faggot.
Because you want him to be happy. You want him to you want to be like, yeah.
bro.
You're doing this for
Think I-
viewership.
I
It's like when an artist goes mainstream. You're trying to buy Aaron's viewership at this point.
Oh my god, dude! Why would I want Aaron to think the Lions are better than the Patriots?
To get the viewership. I just told you why.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. The Lions are playing really good.
Okay, who's your 5th?
They're finally winning games that they should win
They barely beat the Vikings
by 7 points.
with Keenum. Not even
I don't
Bradford.
care. You were saying
Barely.
you were saying the Vikings were gonna win. You can't just blame it on Keenum because he had a bad game now.
I'm not blaming. I'm just saying the Lions barely beat. I'm talking about the Lions. I'm not talking about the
Barely.
Vikings.
It's a touchdown. 7 points.
I'm talking about the Lions, not the Vikings.
What do you mean? We're talking about the game, bro.
So we start talking about the Lions. I'm just talking about how the Lions are not top 2. That's all I'm saying.
I don't care. This
I'd
isn't
agree
your
with
power
that.
rankings.
All right.
You agree
Who's
with
your
that?
5th? Who's your 5th?
The Bills.
Panthers, bro.
The Bills beat 2 good teams back-to-back weeks, even though they lost to the ass Panthers 9-3 in one of the worst games this season.
Those are not top 5.
I would put Eagles in that
They're
conversation.
Buffalo. I put the Eagles over the Bills. Philadelphia or Buffalo? Philly cheesesteak or whatever the hell's in Buffalo.
What's Buffalo? It's chopped.
Snow.
What is that thing called? No, it's like a different name for a Philly
Buffalo
cheesesteak.
wings.
Chopped cheddar?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Chopped cheese. Chopped cheese. That's what it's called.
Okay, so yeah, my top 5 is Chiefs, Lions, Falcons, Packers, Bills. It's a terrible top 5. It's gonna change. Yeah. My bottom 3 is Chargers are the worst team. Browns are the second worst team.
Chargers are the worst team. Have you seen the Browns play? Are you kidding me?
You've seen the Chargers win a game.
Yes, they play hard. The Browns don't win a game either.
I don't care, bro. I would put money on
Phillip
Browns.
Rivers or Deshaun Kaiser?
Okay, let's go back to their last playing. The Browns were on pace to, or were on schedule to go 0-16, and they beat the Chargers.
Why are we
season.
talking about last
We're
season?
talking about last year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why are we
we're
talking about last season?
Yeah, we're talking about last season, bro.
Like, I would bet they would beat the Chargers.
I bet my dick they beat the Chargers.
No, I wouldn't bet that. I bet
Do
half.
they
my
play
dick.
this season?
No, because the Chargers
I
don't play
bet.
this north.
Oh.
Do they? No.
Like the Chargers actually have good players. They're just not. I don't know what it is. They have Rivers, Gordon.
The Browns have Joe Thomas.
They have
Plays-
Keenan Allen. They have who's that defensive player? Ingram.
Melvin
yeah,
Ingram,
but,
Joey
yeah, but
Bosa.
the Browns play
Who are the
hard,
Browns?
bro.
The Chargers play
Play
harder. That's why they're closer games.
Oh my gosh.
The Browns got murked by Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton.
Play good. You can't just say they're bad. I mean, no, the Browns are trash. I'm saying the
How
Browns.
can I not say they're bad? They lost 31-7, and they got lost to the Colts by like 25.
They lost to the Colts by 3.
No, they didn't, dude.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was
they did.
38.
31-28.
I thought it was
31-28.
Bro,
38-35.
I swear I checked the score and it was like 35-14.
Go check again, Miss.
I'll check right
Mr.
now. I
Unemployed.
thought
No,
it
I
was-
mean, like I meant like I checked into the game like while it was happening.
Yeah, they
Okay,
were
well,
getting
check.
worked and then it
So they
stopped.
came back.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a comeback. Right? They were losing by 2 touchdowns, and then they scored a touchdown and a field goal.
Hold on.
Okay. Anyway.
Hold on.
Anyways,
Yeah,
so yeah,
it was
my
31-28.
That's crazy.
Chargers are last.
That's insane.
Browns are second to last, and I have to put 49ers third to last, even though I like what I see.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like what I see, but you know.
I
See, it
understand.
was
From a bad team.
31-14 in the fourth quarter. That's what I saw. I guess I scored 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Jared?
Yeah, I
About
like the 49ers also.
Yeah, I like how they play.
I
They play hard.
wanted to put like I can't put New York in the bottom 3 yet.
Yeah, I can't.
because
I
can't
think-
either. If they lose to the Chargers, they're the worst team in NFL history. I guarantee you.
Ever.
Why are you hating the Chargers so much?
Bro, the Chargers, they can't win a game.
The Browns and Colts, though?
I really want to look. I want to look at their schedule right now.
But how do you think the Browns are not the worst team in the league? Have you seen them play?
I understand, bro, but at this point,
And the
I'm
Browns
honestly
don't have
hating the
anyone on
Chargers.
offense. I know you're hating on the Chargers.
Listen to this fucking schedule, bro. Giants, Raiders, Broncos, Patriots, Jaguars, and Bills. The only game they have a chance to win is Jaguars, but it's also in Jacksonville.
Not the Bills. The Bills are just because they're the top 5 team now.
The Bills
Unbeatable.
will beat the Chargers. Like,
I guess they're winning the division too, then, huh?
then the Cowboys. What do you think about that one? They play the Browns, bro.
I was winning
They
that
play the Browns.
one. Good. I'm gonna
On
put money on
December
that.
3rd, December 3rd in LA. I'm going to that game. I'm going to buy a ticket, bro. Let's go.
Let's go look at the Chargers.
They're literally going to go 1-15. They play the Jets too, but
You're such a hater, bro.
in New York.
LA, bro. Can
Name
you,
a team, name
have
it.
some LA pride, bro? I don't care. if the
LA
Rams are
pride? No, I have fucking New England pride.
New England
Yeah,
pride.
New England pride and Dallas pride.
Yes, you know.
Yeah, whenever whoever wins,
All right.
Okay.
That's gonna wrap it up for this week. I don't
Wait,
think...
bro. We're
no,
gonna.
what?
no,
What are we waiting
Gabe.
for?
Gabe, name a team that they could beat besides the Browns.
I mean, they lost to the Broncos by 3.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god,
Oh my gosh.
bro! You really
Hey,
still beat the
they
Broncos?
They lost to the Dolphins because
I
Kuz
do
blind.
not
Kuz
care.
blind, bro. Yeah, Kuz the reason they lost the first 2 games. So
I don't
let's
care.
play
So
Kuz.
many teams lose because they're kickers, and no one else talks about it.
All I'm saying is you count the
They play
Chargers out, but
hard. I don't give a
bro,
fuck.
all the games have been decided by less than 3 points.
I don't. That's
I
not
don't
true.
care. The Browns are better.
Who'd
I
the
just
Chargers
want you
play?
to admit the Chargers are better than the Browns.
Who'd the
They got
Chargers
hurt.
play in week 3?
Only
Oh,
team
the
that
Chiefs.
lost too hard is the Chiefs, but the Chiefs are the best team in the NFL. And then they lost to the Eagles, who we all have in our like top 7,
Okay, wait,
right?
Gabe.
By 2.
Gabe, can
Yes,
you...
besides the Chiefs, they've lost to every team.
Listen
under
to
50.
me. Listen to me.
Can we
I
appreciate
really,
that?
I know the Chargers are ass, and I know the Browns are ass. Okay, but based on this schedule, the Chargers will not
We're
win.
doing power rankings right now. We're not doing based on a schedule.
Okay, that's fine,
But I
Gabe.
think it happened.
No, I understand, but I'm just saying, like this Browns Chargers game is the only team that either of those teams will win, like have a chance to win.
No, Chargers can beat the
I think the
Chargers.
Browns-
the Jets play the freaking Browns this week. Yeah.
Jets are gonna
Browns-
win.
the Browns
That's
can
my
do that.
defensive man.
I think the Jets win that game.
Yeah, but you're saying that, but it's not like no
Okay,
one would be like,
yeah,
wow,
I know-
Bro,
I
the
understand.
Jets are the best team in New York.
wow.
Crazy.
No, Buffalo.
And then Chargers play at Jets.
Forgot about
Week
it.
16.
Okay, anyways, Gabe, this is the one thing I'm gonna say, and then we're gonna be done. I know, like I don't really like how Dylan talked about last season or whatever. Like, the thing with the Chargers is like they blow games all the time. Last year they blew like 8 fourth quarter leads for losses.
You know how
play
crazy that
hard.
is?
They play.
That's fine,
hard.
Gabe.
Bro,
They're
that's
not
the
the worst
opposite.
team in
That's
the
the
league.
opposite of
Our
playing
teams are
hard.
not the worst team
No,
in the
no,
league.
Gabe.
Bro,
If
that's
you
the opposite of playing
Okay, I'm not
hard.
saying they're
They
the worst team
lose
in the
fourth
league.
quarter leads.
How are they losing, blowing a lead, not playing hard? They just blow a lead because they're not that
Oh,
good.
they blow a lead because they don't hold. I don't get it, dude. You play if you play
Are
hard.
you
You don't
saying
blow
they
leads.
don't play hard? Like, what does playing hard have to equate with blowing a lead? I don't get that.
They
is
play good
relevant.
for the first 3 quarters and then they blow it. That means you don't have heart. I don't get it.
How does that mean that?
What is it?
Okay,
What
but
do
you can't just be like, oh, they blow leads, who cares? Like, they're playing hard, and then like praise Matthew Stafford for having fourth quarter comebacks. Like, you have to be equal.
What?
You can't.
I've never even said anything about Matthew.
No, I'm
Stafford
not, but, like-
comebacks.
Okay,
Dude,
never
are
mind.
those French fries?
No, they're
Veggie
okay.
sticks.
This has been a
Bro,
wild
I've
episode. Okay, I'm not okay. You're right. But I'm just saying, like, You suck off Matthew Stafford and the Lions.
I do not suck
Yes,
off.
you do.
God.
The only time you don't suck off Matthew Stafford is when you're talking to Aaron.
Bro,
All right.
I haven't given him any credit till this week. That's because so many teams are not
I
that
don't even
good.
know. I don't even want to talk to you about
Yeah.
it.
All right. We're done. Thanks for listening.
This is the first time I've ever given the Lions any credit.
Tune in later for
Why?
our.
Huh?
Hey, shut up for
Why?
a second so I can do the outro.
Why?
Tune in later this week so you can get our Thursday night recap and then our predictions for the weekend and our lines and our daily fantasy picks. We had a good week last week. We're looking to continue the trend. All right.
Go to our website and buy our fantasy lineups.
Yeah.
$15.99 per month subscription.
Geekstersports.com/dick in my ass.
Take care, boy. Triple P's, throw them up. Gang. Later.
That check on my neck, I got your bitch drippin', she wet. Nigga, please don't disrespect. My niggas, they grippin' them texts. I pull up and pick up that check. I go to your crib, put my dick in your sister. Yo, bitch on my line, I pull up and I drill it. Don't DM me, nigga.